Hello friends, namaste. Welcome to Timeless Foodies, and here we are with a very tasty recipe today. It's flavored rice or pulao, you can say, with chicken, that is fried chicken. So we are using drumsticks over here, or chicken legs, you can say. So this is how you can see the rice is really amazing. I'm using a different type of rice, that is jeera sambar rice. You can see how it is beautiful over here. I'm serving it. Friends, so if you want to see how this recipe is made, then do stay tuned in until the end of this video to know how this recipe is made. So let's get started. So firstly, I'm taking chicken. So for chicken, I'm not taking the regular pieces, but I'm taking 4 chicken legs. So we have to boil this. So I have taken a large pot. The water is already boiling, you can see. So first we'll boil this. So since the water is already boiling, I'll put 1 teaspoon of salt in it. Okay, and so when the water starts boiling, that's the time that we have to drop this chicken. So we have to boil the chicken first, drop this one by one. So we'll let it cook, and we'll use this stock, the same stock, for the rice as well. Okay, so we'll wait for some time while the chicken is cooking in the water. So while the chicken is cooking, I have taken a large pot over here, open pot, to cook the rice. So in this we'll add 1 teaspoon of oil. So this is a flavored rice, you can say flavored rice, pulao, whatever name you like it. So this is the way I like it, so I'm making this recipe since I've tried it and enjoyed it a lot, so hence I'm sharing it. So it's a, you can say it's a chicken pulao or chicken fried chicken with pulao, whatever name it is, but it is an amazing recipe. So while the oil is hot, first thing is we'll add the whole garam masalas in this. So there goes 1 teaspoon of black peppercorns, then 4 green cardamoms, 1 star anise, half size cinnamon stick, mace, and 3 Marathi moga, you call this. And we'll also be using shah jeera in this. So 1 teaspoon of shah jeera. And you can also add bay leaf, but since I don't have bay leaf, I'm not adding it. So while this cooks for some time, we will add the onions. Now is the time for us to add onions. So I'm using you can say 2 medium size of chopped onions. So there goes the onions. So we'll fry it until it's golden brown. So to cook little faster, we'll add half teaspoon of salt in this. Mix it. So we'll wait until it is nice and golden, so we can add the remaining vegetables in this. Now you can see the onions have turned light golden. So now we will be adding 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Here goes the ginger garlic paste, and we'll mix it until the raw smell disappears. Now next comes 3 green chilies. You can see I have de-seeded them and slit them. So put 3 green chilies, mix them all well, and then we'll also be adding the vegetables. So I have taken mixed vegetables. So it's 1 bowl full of vegetables, mixed veg. So I'm using only 2 veggies, since these are the one that I have, that is carrot and French beans. You can use any vegetable of your choice. You can also skip it if you don't want to add vegetables, or you don't have vegetables like carrot and beans at home. You can also add potatoes if you like. So we'll just mix it. So at this point of time, we have to allow the vegetables to cook for some time. So we'll just mix again. I'm taking again half teaspoon of salt. So salt is something we will check in the end as well. That's the reason I'm not adding much. So initially we added half teaspoon, and then this is another half teaspoon. So total we have added 1 teaspoon as of now. So we'll put the lid and let the vegetables cook for some time. Here goes the lid. So cover it and we'll wait for a few minutes until the vegetables cook. So while the vegetables are cooking, you can see that the chicken is boiling on the other gas stove. So this is how the color we have to get for the chicken. It has to turn nice and white in color. You can see also the froth over here. So this is the dirt. So we have to remove this and we will not use this. So now the chicken is cooked. So I'll switch off the gas stove and remove this white part which is on the top. We will be using this chicken stock for the rice. Okay, so I'll remove this and keep it aside, and then we have to marinate it before this goes into the frying. So we have to marinate the chicken now. So what we'll do is I'll take a large bowl. We have to prepare a marinade for the chicken, and we'll leave it for marination for few minutes, not much time. So for the marinade, I'm taking 1 bowl of curd. So we'll put this, and then we'll be adding salt. So I'm adding 2 teaspoons of salt over here. And then there goes turmeric. That is 1 teaspoon of turmeric. And we'll be adding 2 teaspoons of red chili powder. If you want, you can add more as well, as per your taste. If you want to be more spicy, you can add more. So these are 2 teaspoons of red chili powder, and then 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder. And then we'll be also adding lemon juice. Just few drops of lemon juice, and then we'll mix this marinade well. So here it goes. Just remove the seed as well. You can see the seeds have also dropped. So I'll just remove it. So now we'll mix this marinade well before we dip in the chicken. So what I'll do is, for this chicken, I'll be using a fork and just pierce it so that all the marinade goes well in this chicken. Taking a fork, you can also slit it if you want. Just slit it in this way, just poke it on the chicken so that the marinade will go well. Before you put this in this marinade, what I have done is I have taken the boiled chicken, and then using a fork I have made few holes on it. You can see it. You can also use a knife so that the marinade will go well. So this is one technique for the marinade to go inside and make the chicken nice and juicy. So I'll drop this now in the marinade. So dropping this chicken in this marinade. So we'll have to mix all this well and leave it for a few minutes. Okay. So I have mixed the marinade with the chicken well, massaged it well. So we'll keep it for a few minutes aside before we fry it. So you can see the veggies have nice and cooked. So I have removed the lid. So now is the time that we add rice. So for the rice, I'm using jeera rice. If you watch, you can see I have already made veg biryani recipe, and I've used the same rice, that is jeera rice. It's an amazing aromatic rice. So that's the reason I'm using the same rice for this recipe as well. So it's a very tiny size of rice, very good aroma. So I have soaked it for 20 minutes. Now we'll put this rice in this, and before putting it, let us add few masalas in this. That is, we'll add little bit of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder, and if you want, I'm also adding 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. Mix it well. So I'll remove this water from the rice, separate it, strain it, and add the rice. So it's done. So this is how the rice is. If you can see, it's very beautiful. Okay, so I'll add this. So now I have added the rice. We'll mix all this well. So this is 2 glasses of rice. So for 2 glasses of rice, that is jeera rice. So before we add the water, I'll be adding 1 cup of chopped coriander leaves and 1 cup chopped mint leaves. So mix them well. So for 2 2 glasses of jeera rice. The ratio for an open pot cooking is 4, that is 2:4. So when you're using a cooker, it will be 2:5. Okay, so this is mixed well. So I am using a mix of the water, that is the rice water, as well as the chicken stock. So this is 4 glasses of water. So I am adding it. We'll mix this well and we'll have to leave it for cooking. So before we do that, let me just taste how whether we have to add salt or not. We have to add salt. So I'm adding 2 teaspoons of salt in this. Since we'll be also adding chicken to this, that's the reason we don't need to add much. However, see that it is having sufficient salt. It should not be somewhere we don't have salt and the rice does not taste good. So salt is a very important ingredient in every cooking. So let's mix it well. Let me again taste it. Just adding half teaspoon more. That should be sufficient now. It's very spicy. So all the people, those who love spices, they would definitely love this biryani. But if you don't, you can reduce the quantity of green chilies, you can reduce the quantity of peppercorns. Okay, so now is the time. We'll cover this with a lid and cook it. So it would take approximately 10 to 15 minutes. So we will check it. So while this is cooking, now is the time for us to fry the chicken. So to fry the chicken, I have taken a kadai, switch on the gas stove, and then we'll add oil, vegetable oil. So I'm taking 4 teaspoons of vegetable oil and we'll fry the chicken. So it's already cooked. The only thing is we have to do is just fry it. So here goes the chicken. So we'll fry one by one. So 2 chicken and then the next round will be the other 2 chicken. Hey, I was able to put all the 4 chicken legs in this. I was wondering if this will not be sufficient since the kadai is a little small, but yes, it fits in good. So let's fry this chicken until it's nice and golden and crispy. Not that much as I'm saying, but then we'll see that it cooks well and also we get that brown golden brown color on the sides of the chicken. So I also have put the lid so that the chicken cooks. So the chicken has actually cooked, but however, it's not 100% cooked. That is not boiled 100%. So that's the reason we have to let it nicely fry and cook. So that's the reason I have put the lid for some time. You can see how golden it is looking. So we just want this color. And then I also forgot to tell you in the marinade, I have added 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. So I'll keep all the ingredients in the description box, so do check that out. Okay, so now we'll add the remaining marinade in this since the chicken has turned nice and golden. We'll drop it. Now you can see the marinade and the chicken are cooking so well. Now is the time that we will be adding the all-purpose paste. So I'm just using this like anything in all my curries. So do check out that video as well. So I'm using very liberally. So since this will be the curry for the flavored rice that we are making, so I'm using 3 teaspoons of curry paste. So we'll mix that and we'll wait until it nicely blends with the chicken. Just wait for some time. I've switched off the gas stove. Now you can see how the delicious chicken legs are looking. So this is something we'll be putting on the top of the rice. So the rice is already, the flavored rice is already cooked. So we'll put on the top of the rice and give a little bit of dum, you can say. So let us that little bit of steaming. Now the rice is also ready. You can see how beautiful it is looking. So I have switched off the gas stove and in that same the rice dum we'll put the chicken. So we'll not put the entire gravy of the chicken, we'll just put little See on the top over here, there goes the chicken. So we'll just spread it out and then also put the gravy as well on the top of it and give a dum for few minutes. So I'll put the marinade as well. A little bit of marinade on the top of it. Again, I'll switch off the gas stove if required for the steam, since you can see the steam might have just disappeared now, evaporated. So we need little bit of steam in this for the dum. So I'll just put, okay, I can use the entire marinade. Okay, so we'll use, that is good enough. So now we'll put the lid and the dum for few minutes. So the pulao or the flavored rice was in dum for few minutes. So now let's check how it is looking. Amazing, right? So the flavored rice or the chicken pulao with the rice is looking amazing. So now it's ready to serve, so we can have it with raita. It will really taste yummy, so it can be your Sunday lunch, Sunday dinner. Amazing. So let's now serve it. So I'm dishing it out. See how the rice is, the jeera rice. See, the rice is really separated, so it is very nice. You can see it. Now I can put the chicken leg. This looks amazing. So guys, if you like this recipe, do hit the like button and share it with your family and friends. And if you are new to this channel, do subscribe to our channel and click the bell icons so that you get all the notifications of all the recipes that we share. So thank you for watching, friends. See you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself. God bless. Thank you. Bye bye.